Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ignite Website Marketing. My name is Robert, and I'm here to help you ignite your website marketing so you can get leads for your business and make money. Today, I want to talk to you guys about some of the reasons why it is you're not getting traffic to your website after you've spent a lot of money. And I'm just going to point out some of the basic things that I've seen that will help you drive traffic to your website. So let's get rolling. So have you ever spent a lot of money on getting a decent website, or you're a web designer yourself and you put in a lot of time into a website and you're like, yes, it's awesome. All the sales looks good. The page is decked out, the contact form and contact information is there. And suddenly, like, a couple of weeks or months or a couple months go by and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not getting any phone calls. What is going wrong? So we've all been there, and I'm here to help you point out some of the reasons why. So tip number one as to one of the reasons why you're not getting traffic to your website is you have no ranking content or keywords on your website. Yeah, that's right. You don't have content that people are searching for on your website, or if you're a business like a photographer, a home service business, a website designer, you name it, restaurant business. And one of the reasons why you're not getting local traffic to your website or people searching locally and your website is not being found on Google is because you don't have keywords on your website. And you got to utilize keywords that people are searching for locally if you want to be found on Google. So you're probably asking, how do I do this? Well, the answer is very simple. Again, we're going to go into the keyword research tool just to give you a few examples here to show you how you can add keywords to your website that will help you rank your website in the future after you do your link building and everything. So I'm going to go over to the screen very quickly just to show you guys some basic samples here for keywords. And it's important that you have keywords on your website, because if you do not have the keywords, when Google goes to crawl your website, they're not going to see those keywords, and Google's not going to know what to classify or index your business under. And it's very important that you have these keywords on your website if you want to be found. So I'm going to go into the keyword research tool here, guys. So just bear with me. I'm going to make this a full screen too, actually. And so let's just go. Let's say you're let's see, local photographer. So say you are searching for a photographer, you're a photography business, and you want to rank for photography in, let's do Detroit. So let's just do HOTO. We'll do photography in Chicago since it's already there. And guys, so basically once this loads here, everyone, once this loads here, I wanted to show you like some of the keywords that people are searching for to give you an example of how to, like, I know I pointed this out in a lot of other videos, but why it's important to have keywords on your website, whether it be on your blog, whether it be within your content somewhere, or your meta tags, which I'm going to talk about really. Oh, 1 second, guys. Just got to look over here. I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to log into this tool here. Didn't prepare for this one. Oh no, it happens. But so I just wanted to show you guys like how essential keywords are to a website. So let's go back to the screen here. I got it all fixed. So let's go over, add to stream. Okay, we are back. Okay, so as you see here, we have about, okay, so you're a photographer in Chicago. You would probably want to have a photography in Chicago, because look at this, like it has over 36,000 search volume. And you would want to apply that keyword to your website, because that is going to, over a period of time, help your website rank. And this got a very easy SEO difficulty, which is very nice, because when you have an easy SEO difficulty, it's going to help you rank for the keyword a lot more easier. Yeah, you'll still have to do your link building strategies and everything. But again, it's very important. Let's just use another example of like how keywords are important. And I'm just trying to point this out because you want to add keywords in content that's getting high search volume. And again, you have to use a keyword research tool. So going back here, let's just go, say you're a wedding photographer, like you want to rank for wedding photography. Again, look at it's 480 search volume, and it's a very difficult SEO keyword. But let's see if there's anything else that we can rank for easily for wedding photography in Chicago. So just scrolling down here, if you were a photographer, you probably want to have wedding photography packages in Chicago. I mean, it doesn't get that many search volume. Let's see. Wedding with this, let's change photography to photographer. Let's see if that makes a difference. Sometimes you got to just kind of be creative with the keywords that you're adding. And look at, yes, it does. Look at that. 900, I'm reading slow. 1,900 keyword search volume. Again, you use certain keywords that relate to your particular niche and make sure you add that content to your blog and to your website services pages, because again, this is going to help you rank on Google for those particular keywords. And you want to use keywords on your website that people are searching for on Google. Otherwise, you will not be found on Google. It's that simple, guys. So I want to go into the next reason why. And again, this also, you can use your keywords to this particular feature. So you have no metadata set up. So you remember, if you look at this example I have here, I have you'll see title, element, AKA, tag, or SEO title. So it's pretty much the title of what it is your business is about, your location, what the page is about, and who you're trying to target. Again, you want to use some of the keywords on the titles, because again, that's going to help you rank for those particular keywords in Google search. So it's essential that you have your metadata set up on your website, because when you have your metadata set up on your website, it's going to categorize your business again in the Google search engine results along with the descriptions. And as you see in this example here, so look at SEO expert would be a keyword, like SEO expert services. People are going to search that. So, but you can target that towards your particular location. Like you can, use SEO expert in Chicago, SEO expert in Arizona. But whatever it is you do, like say you're an Italian restaurant, you could do Italian restaurant in Denver, best Italian restaurants in the metro area, wherever your metro area is. But figure out what are some good keywords that people are searching for, and apply that not only to your content and your blog on your website, but use that on your metadata and description. So that will help Google optimize that your website page for that particular feature. So you want to make sure you have this set up, and I'm going to show you guys a great tool for setting this up, especially if you have a WordPress website. And I recommend this one to everyone because it's the most popular SEO tool for setting up meta description, and that is Yoast SEO, and it's right here. You can go to the website at yoast.com, and this will help you set up your meta tags and descriptions on your website. So say we go, this is a client of mine here, so we'll just use this since I have this page show up, because I was going to show you a sample on something later. So this guy is a dating coach in Tokyo, but he wants to market his services as a dating coach. So we go in the Yoast setup, we go to the edit page here. And as you can see, I optimized his search listings with keywords: coaching services, how to meet women. So, we would pick up coaching services, how to meet women, coaching service, be a confident man, how to meet women and be confident. So those are some of when Google goes to crawl your website, it will pick up on some of those particular traits, words, and just kind of scramble them around so you do rank for those particular keywords. And then below, as you'll see here, like you could put some keywords in the middle in the description and everything, which is like very good, and it will help do optimize the page as well. So you definitely want to fix that if you don't have that on your website. And it seems like this guy's got to get updated his meta tags. There's a few typos I'll have to go in and fix later. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, so that's very simple, guys. So when you have a website, you want to make sure that you have that metadata set up. And there's some if you don't have a WordPress website, there's some HTML code that you can install on your website that will also allow you to write up the metadata for your website, so you can add that to your HTML website. So yeah, getting into the next part, another reason why you're not getting any traffic on Google search engines is because you are not utilizing the Google tools that Google has offered. Google offers a lot of great tools. As you can see on the slide here that I made for you guys, there's Google AdWords is for pay per click. You don't really need to use that unless you want to get PPC, but you definitely want to set up a Google My Business account. And this is a really good one too. You can optimize your Google My Business account to have keywords and rank locally. So if you're a local business and you have a Google My Business account set up, and you learn how to optimize your Google My Business account for your local business, that is going to help you get loads of traffic to your website. And one of the things I see is a lot of clients of mine don't have a Google My Business. They're a local business and they don't have a Google My Business set up, and it causes them not to be found on Google. And it's very powerful too. I'll have to do another video on this, but people can leave testimonials that will help you get more business because it's utilizing the principle of social proof in your online marketing. And then another tool that you want to use in the Google is you want to set up your website with the Google, I wonder if they have it, the Google Search Console. So, and that's good when you set up your website to actually be indexed in Google, that's going to help bump up like your rankings in Google just a little bit, or domain authority, I should say, to help bump up your rank in Google. But it's going to show Google that you're an actual website, and Google's going to be able to crawl your website a lot easier because it keeps track of like the keywords that you're ranking for and how many impressions and clicks those keywords are getting on your website. And you can actually use this tool to like help you increase your chances of getting a click-through rate or applying new key terms to your website that are going to help you get new traffic. And this is a very cool tool. So if you don't have it set up, definitely set up Google Search Console, and also set up Google Analytics. If you don't have that one, it keeps track of like your real-time traffic and where your traffic is coming from and what age, gender, what are their audience interests and everything. And this is going to be very powerful because when you can see what your website is reaching the most, you can use that in your marketing in the future and maybe like do some keyword ideas as well. And then the final tool, I'll just touch on it briefly, but this is more for like content creation. If you were like thinking about writing a blog or doing a video, but I just thought it was important, is utilize Google Trends. Like you can look into the Google Trends and actually see what is currently trending in your particular field. You can just type in a keyword and Google will crawl through most of that and see, okay, what are the trends with this keyword and what are people searching for? And that will give you an idea of what type of content you can create for your website or blog or video. So when you're doing stuff that's trending currently on Google, that is going to help your content be found a lot easier too. Again, it all just depends on like the SEO difficulty of particular keywords. But if people are searching for something on Google and you can pick up on the trends, that is a good start to help you write like great content that will get you traffic to your website and rank your website. So if you haven't utilized Google Trends, I'll have to do a video in the future on this, but I think you'll find it really useful. I use it a lot when I'm doing my blogs and doing my video content here, just to kind of, see what people are searching for in my particular niche. So definitely a powerful tool if you haven't utilized that. And then finally, the last thing is, so you go turn it on here, is that if you're, especially, I've seen this in common with most people who have WordPress websites, but sometimes when the website designer works on the website, they just click on discourage index, the search engine from indexing. And you definitely want to make sure that it's unchecked, because if that is unchecked, that's not going to help your website rank in Google, only because you're discouraging the search engines from checking the website, crawling through the website to see what type of content is on there. And so you definitely want to have that unchecked. If you have it, make sure that's unchecked on your WordPress website. And I'll just go here in one of the client sites here, and then just kind of go back and show you what can be done. Okay, so all you have to do is go down to settings, reading, and it's right here. So just make sure this is unchecked when you're doing your website, especially if you're doing your website in WordPress and before you launch it. I normally recommend keeping it checked only while the website is being worked on, so because you can start indexing and people could go to the website when you don't want them to. But if you if you don't care about that, you can just leave it unchecked. But I just want to make sure that you guys know to uncheck that when you're done doing a WordPress website. But there you go, guys. Those are some simple reasons I gave you as to why your website is not getting any traffic. So if you learn from what I showed you today, you will be able to help get traffic to your website so you can get leads for your business. So until next time, everyone, thank you very much for watching the show, and be sure to subscribe and like the channel, like the video, I should say, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I got a lot of great content I'll be releasing soon, and you don't want to miss out on that. So until next time, guys, take care, and remember to ignite your website marketing.